In a couple of years, there could be a different Messi ready to dominate football. With incredible talent and skills, he's already making waves, and that's why you should see the 7 times Mateo Messi shocked the world. First up, he almost became the most hated kid in Argentina. So, in the 2022 World Cup, Messi was on a mission. He knew this was it, his last chance to lift the trophy. His whole family was there, including little Mateo, cheering him on. But things didn't start off great. They got a shock loss in their first game against Saudi Arabia. They managed to pull it together and make it out of the group stage, but the real drama happened in the round of 16. And guess who was involved? Both Messis, Leo and Mateo. There's Leo out there on the field, absolutely killing it. Just before half-time, he scores this amazing goal to put Argentina in the lead. But while Leo is celebrating, up in the stands, Mateo is doing something that could have ruined Leo's legacy as a national hero. Can you believe this? Mateo was throwing gum at the fans. Everyone turned to look and he tried to hide it. Even his mum Antonella wasn't letting him off the hook. She gave him a real dressing down. Usually it's Leo who's the one yelling at his kids, but the fact that Antonella had to step in tells you it was pretty bad. Luckily, this didn't mess with Leo's game. They won the match 2-1 and went on to win the World Cup. Mateo even came onto the pitch to celebrate with his dad. But this wasn't the only time Mateo managed to steal the spotlight and embarrass his father. Imagine being Messi, the superstar of Barcelona, and having your kid embarrass you in front of all your fans. Ever since Messi took over from Ronaldinho, Camp Nou has been packed with people wanting to see him play. Some even come just to catch a glimpse of his kids, but nothing could prepare him for what happened next. In the first game of the 2019-2020 season, Barcelona was playing Real Betis. Messi had been injured, so he wasn't playing, but as the captain, he couldn't miss it. So he brought Mateo along, and Luis Suarez, who was also injured, came too. They went to the stadium and sat in the stands, but things went downhill pretty quickly. Within seconds, Mateo had Messi feeling embarrassed and facing thousands of angry Barcelona fans. So, Real Betis broke on the counter and scored a goal against Barcelona. The fans at Camp Nou are going crazy, booing and whistling. But then, from Messi's side of the stadium, you hear this cheering. You look over and there's little Mateo, celebrating the other team's goal like it's his own. Luis Suarez is trying to shush him, but Mateo's not having it. He's got this huge grin on his face, and he's just loving every minute of it. Messi knew he couldn't do anything about it, so he just had to laugh it off. But some Barcelona fans didn't think it was funny at all. They were pissed. But that's just Mateo being Mateo, always surprising people. If you thought that was wild, wait until you hear about the time he recreated one of his dad's most iconic goals. And honestly, it was so good, people couldn't believe their eyes. Back in 2007, Messi was a young kid trying to make it on the Barcelona first team. He was so small and young, so he faced a lot of challenges. But coaches knew this kid was special, so they finally gave him a chance to play in the big leagues. And when he got that chance, he scored one of the most legendary goals ever. He dribbled past not just 1, but 7 defenders and scored. Messi was amazing that day. Fast forward a few years, and now all his kids wanted to follow in his footsteps, especially Mateo. Out of all of his kids, Messi himself has previously mentioned that Mateo is the more natural footballer. At first, I thought he was just being a proud dad, but then Mateo showed everyone who's boss. And they say Mateo's only 8 years old. Wow, I bet Messi was so proud. That goal was just incredible. He already got a highlight on YouTube before even starting his career. But here's the thing, some weren't buying it. They thought the goal was just luck, and also felt that the other kids just let him get away with it. But Mateo knew he had to shut them up, so he did it again, just like his dad in 2015. Fast forward to the Copa del Rey final between Barcelona and Athletic Bilbao. Messi is the star of the show, so Bilbao's players are all over him, watching his every move. But it feels like Messi's just letting them hang around in the beginning. Once he gets going though, there's no stopping him. He gets a pass from Dani Alves and the rest, pure magic. Messi's goal that day was huge for Barcelona, and it helped them win the Copa del Rey. Even though Mateo wasn't brought into the world yet, growing up and watching his dad get the whole stadium on their feet must have stuck with him. He's been practicing those dribbling skills ever since. After scoring that first amazing solo goal, he knew he could do it again. So, when people doubted him, he showed them who's boss. Honestly, looking at him play like that just feels so much like watching Messi in his younger days. If he keeps this up, he just could very well be the next Messi. Just think how crazy it would be if that happened. But if you think Mateo only takes after Messi on the field, you're wrong. He's got his dad sweating off the field too. This kid is a total troll, always looking for ways to mess with his dad. But maybe he went a bit too far this time. He told the media a big secret about Messi, and I think Messi has been having a hard time getting over it. You see, Messi spent his whole career at Barcelona, where he became a legend, the club's all-time leading scorer, and racked up a ton of trophies. You'd think his son would be a die-hard Barcelona fan, right? Well, Mateo's a bit different. He watches TV and celebrates Real Madrid's goals just to get on his brother's nerves. Apparently, it seems Mateo is indeed a Madrid fan. No wonder Messi's always so grumpy when Barcelona plays Real Madrid. Messi might be a legend on the field, but at home it seems like Mateo is the real challenge. And while Mateo loves trolling his dad about football, it's not just his sense of humor that keeps everyone on their toes. Turns out he's a bit of a handful in more ways than one. And trust me, I'm not just saying that. His mum already put that out there when she wrote this for him on an Instagram post on his 6th birthday. Matu, today is your birthday. Beautiful crazy, with your batteries and energy recharged, always making us die of laughter. Loving you more is impossible. Happy life, baby. She still wished him a happy birthday, but you get what I'm trying to tell you here. This dude always has something up his sleeve. Even his dad would back me up on that. Mateo is like me when I was little. He doesn't like to lose. Messi said this about his kid. Sure, he can be a bit of a brat at times, and losing is not his strong suit. But what could possibly go wrong? Oh, right, he broke his brother's leg. I'm not joking. Messi himself says Mateo doesn't like to lose, and he means it. The kid takes every game seriously, even when he's just messing around with his brothers. Antonella was rolling the camera, capturing the boys' fun time in the living room. Diego had the ball, and Mateo, well, let's just say he tried to channel his inner soccer star. He went for a slide tackle that was so wild, I'm still not sure how he didn't end up getting beaten. Holy cow! That tackle was so hard, it left his brother limping around on crutches for weeks. I swear, the kid must have been watching Sergio Ramos highlight reels on repeat. As if breaking his brother's leg wasn't enough, Mateo's mischief doesn't stop there. This kid knows exactly how to push all the right buttons, especially when it comes to reminding his dad of some of his toughest moments. And there's one particular season that Mateo never lets Messi forget. See, in 2019, Barcelona was having an incredible season. They were crushing it in the league, had made it to the Copa del Rey final, and had just beaten Liverpool 3-0 in the first leg of the Champions League final. Messi was so confident, he was practically guaranteeing a win. Dude even went as far as giving a whole speech. Ouch. Just like that, Barcelona's lead started to crumble. What happened next was one of the biggest upsets in Champions League history. Liverpool absolutely demolished them in the second leg, winning 4-0. It was a heartbreaking day for Messi and the whole team. I've even heard that the roar of the Anfield crowd still gives them nightmares. Honestly, that kind of atmosphere would give anyone nightmares. But wait, it gets even worse. In the Copa del Rey final, right at home, Barcelona lost to Valencia 2-1. That meant they only won one trophy that season. Messi still has nightmares about that season, and Mateo knows it. So, of course, he uses it to tease his dad mercilessly. And he's found some pretty clever ways to do it. He loves to collect jerseys from teams that have beaten his dad, and he wears them to rub it in. One time, while he and his dad were playing PlayStation, he picked Liverpool, the same team that knocked Barcelona out of the Champions League. If that's not pure mockery, then I don't know what is. But at the end of the day, Mateo is still Messi's kid, and he loves him regardless. So, which of these moments caught your attention the most? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button to Free Kick Corner for more exciting content.